Hi guys, it's been a long time. I wanted to do this short video today to talk about one of my main concepts on my work with dragons. I call it dragons incarnate in a human body. So this is actually an expression I use to mean that dragons are beings that live on other dimensions and can come to incarnate inside a human body, as ET do, as Angel do. You can find this concept in the Dolores Cannon's book, 3 Waves of Volunteers, which I talked about in a previous video. You can check because this is really complementary with this one. This other video is called Dolores Cannon's Volunteers and Dragons. And this other video talks about a session I did in Quantum Hypnosis, a session I facilitated with a young woman that remembers her life as a dragon and why she chose to come to Earth and to incarnate into her human body. So in my work with the dragons, there are several main concepts, but there are 2 main concepts actually. First one is those dragons that choose to incarnate in a human body. I call it dragons in a human body. And there is this other concept that is called dragon riders. Those 2 are really, really important in my work, and most of the people that do facilitate session with now are remembering lives as dragons or as dragon riders. But today, this video I want to do is focusing on the concepts of dragons inside a human body. So what does this mean actually? This means that on other dimensions, as I said before, dragons can choose to come incarnate in a human body. Why? Because those beings are part of the new paradigm, the new Earth paradigm. And they are love beings. They want to come to Earth to help ascension, to help ascensioning and help shifting to this new Earth. In my work with quantum hypnosis, I found that most of my clients that are dragons incarnate in a human body had previous lives as dragons. So that means that in some past lives or just parallel lives, or anyway, some other lives, they are or they were a dragon. Maybe once only, maybe only twice, maybe a bunch of time. Most of the time, those people keep inside them this energy. For those who have been dragons before a bunch of times, like many, many, many lives, those people are dragon from essence. This is what I call dragons from essence, which means that these beings were originally dragons coming from the source. I mean, the first kind of being they were when they came out from source is dragons. And then they had experiences as diversity, a large diversity of other beings, including human. So these people carry inside them, inside their human body, the dragon energy. They are dragons. So that could sound weird. That could sound like a fantasy, like wow, I'm just so pretentious. I'm a dragon. I cannot say that to anyone. Well, actually, you can't really say that to most people. You can say that to me. You can say that here below the video. You can say that to the Facebook group I created, Contact with Dragons. You can say that because it's the truth. You were a dragon that decided to come incarnate into a human body, women or men. This is actually a really important topic. So how would you know you are a dragon that has incarnate into a human body? There are several ways you can know about, or that can indicate that you are that type of being. First, you can try the guided meditation you'll find on my channel, Meet Your Dragon, because you will find if you have one or maybe several dragons around you, maybe you can try and ask a question during that guided meditation in your mind. You can also have a look at the video I made previously that is called 7 Distinctive Points of people that are connected with dragons. Most of the time, those people relate to the 7 points, or maybe just 6 or 5, but most of the points. And also, a simple thing that can indicate that you are a dragon that is inside a human body is just that you love them. You love them, you love dragons, and you love watching movies with dragons. You are so moved when you watch a movie with dragons. You could cry when you see a dragon flying in the sky in a movie, for example. You've read all the books that talk about dragons, whether it's fantasy, sci-fi, never mind. So this is a really strong indication that is given to you to know whether or not you are linked with dragons. Then, to really find out your own connection as to if you are a dragon rider or if you are a dragon that is incarnated into a human body, sorry. Well, best way is to have a past life regression. During a past life regression, during a quantum hypnosis session, you will find what is appropriate for you to find at that moment of the session. I have been facilitating sessions for several hundreds of people that have remembered their link with dragons. I know now from my experience that my energy, my dragon energy, is so strong. And this is my purpose, actually. This is why I'm here. So my energy is just facilitating even more this remembering for you. What more can I say about these concepts? I remember once a dragon told me that to understand how your dragon, how the dragon within you is linked with you. He told me that you are the same soul, you are the same consciousness, you are the same person. He is you, you are him, each on his side, and in the same time together, in the same soul, in the same hearts. So I guess this is the best definition for that concept. Also, you can say that these people have a higher self that is dragon. Most of those people are so strongly linked with dragons because themselves are dragon. Their higher self, their galactic family is dragon. So how about you? I'll be happy and curious to have your version, your questions, or maybe your experience. How did you know that you were a dragon incarnate into a human body? How did it help you? That's a good question, because one can ask, well, okay, I know that now, but what's the point? What does it do for me in my everyday life? That's a very good question. And I found in my work that most of the time, people that I have helped facilitate a session were really happy to find out, to remember that they were dragons themselves, because it's like remembering who you are. It's like a puzzle, you know, and you have those several little pieces of the puzzle, and then you can put them back together, and little by little the puzzle takes a shape, is making sense. So this is really important, and you might not realize it right now in some really dense way, some really earthy way, but energetically this is really strong, really important. Some people can even connect or remember their abilities, because you can connect with your dragon's abilities. For example, some people can have dragons that are really good at communication, and those people are going to be improving their skills of communication. Some dragons can be healers, and same thing for the people. They can be healers too and use their dragon's energy for their healings, for example. So this is actually really important also because it unveils the mystery, it unveils our memory, it opens our memory back to dragons, to their history, to our history with them. So this is a really important concept. I just want to look at my notes and see if I haven't forgotten anything. Let me check just a sec. It's easier for me to write before I do the video, especially in English because it's not my mother tongue. Just want to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. This is actually a really large concept and we could talk about it for a long time, but I want to make this video short. So what's interesting also when you are a dragon in the body of a human is that as a human, you evolve, of course, and simultaneously your dragon is evolving as well. So why is this really strong now? Because, well, I found that in the Western world, the concept of dragons in spirituality is really new. There are really few people talking about it. It comes back more and more these days, like 2-3 years ago. From 2-3 years ago, there are more and more people talking about dragons, but when I first met them, like nobody talked about it. Why do they come back now? And why do we reconnect to them and to our soul and to these concepts? Because we are part of the changing of Earth, the new paradigm. Dragons are coming back to us as well. They want to come back to us. It's time for us to remember our history, our galactic history, our soul history. Also, because the timing is good, the time is the right timing, and our connection, this connection is really strong. I found that people that are connected to dragons, it's really strong connection. I mean, it's not like, oh, I'm connected to Michael, Archangel, etc., etc. It's not like that. It's like I'm a dragon, and I'm connected to dragon, and it's really strong. So this is probably why also this is a strong topic, and a topic that not a lot of people talk about, because when you are connected to dragons, it's really strong connection, and not everyone can feel this connection. I'm not saying that dragons are not connected to everyone. They are connected to every human on Earth, to every being on Earth, and every being in the universe, and every universe, etc. They are connected to everything and everyone. But some people, some humans do not feel this connection as strong as us, or as you watching this video probably, and maybe having some emotions as I talk. These emotions can make sense. It is an indicator that you are connected to dragons, that there is something. In the next video, I want to talk to you about the concept of being a dragon rider. So this is different from being a dragon incarnate in a human body. But these two concepts are going hand in hand and are very, very important. Just checking again my notes if I haven't forgotten anything. So yes, I would be really happy to facilitate an online regression for you, and if you're comfortable with my accent. If you want to try the experience, you'll find the info and my availabilities below the video with the links. I will post the links below the video. I've been out from this channel for a very long time, more than a year actually, because I've been really busy with my French work, and also busy becoming a mom. I've had a baby now, he's 10 months old, and he's taking most of my time, most of my energy. But now I really want to come back. So I really felt like doing this short video for you guys. And also because many of you have emailed me that my work is really helping and inspiring you. So that really encouraged me, and I want to offer more. So thank you for your support and your patience. You can also join me on the Facebook group Contact with Dragons, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.